Oh, hi. David from Clark Family Orchards here. Thought I'd bring you outside again for this one. This is going to be the 30 days of my juice fast. I'm going to show you my journals and kind of explain some things, and we'll see. All right, guys, I know for some people this is not going to be adequate, or they're, gonna want to see it in a different way, but this is just the easiest way for me to do it right now. So this is Juice Fast Day 1, May 1st, 2021. Fasting weight, FW, going forward will always symbolize or mean fasting weight. So my fasting weight was 159.4. Here we go. Here's all the calories. The calories will be mostly to the right. The milliliters will be off to, the side, right after what the name of the thing that I juiced is. Okay, so I got apples, oranges, apples, lemon, ginger, mulberries, tomatoes, lemon, romaine, watermelon juice. The first few days I really was not perfect on like my calculations and everything, so I'm guessing it was between 17 and 1900 calories, and I did have 3 bowel movements on the first day. Also, I go into depth as we keep going. I'll go into what kind of bowel movement, or like what it looked like, how it smelled, that kind of stuff. So day 2, I had already lost 2 pounds after the first day. So I had watermelon juice. You're gonna see it's gonna get boring, guys. It's gonna be a lot of watermelon juice. So watermelon, apple, lemon, ginger, champagne mango. I tried it, mango. It just didn't really give that much juice. It didn't yield much. Mulberries, tomatoes, red bell pepper, flaxseed oil. I also started the flaxseed oil on day 2. I wanted to start, so it's less than half a tablespoon. I built up to about a tablespoon. Cucumber, watermelon juice, and you'll also see like WMJ or WJ. That just signifies watermelon juice. I did beets also, watermelon juice. So I rounded the day off here at 1762 calories and 1 bowel movements, plural, 1 bowel movements. That's kind of funny. 2 logs. All right. Day 3, my book's kind of falling apart here. Juice Fast Day 3, May 3rd, 157.4. Did not lose any weight over that day. Apple, watermelon, orange, tomato, lemon, spinach. Let's see, looks like I was doing math here. 1912 at the end. 1 bowel movement, pink, because of the beets on day 2. And I remember vividly on this day too that my urine throughout the whole day was also very pink. And I thought something was wrong with me at first, and then I had to remember, oh yeah, I had beets yesterday. Movie magic, we are back. Juice Fast Day 4, May 4th, 156.4. Had lost a pound between day 3 and 4. Watermelon juice, apples, cantaloupe, half a tablespoon flaxseed oil, tomato, bell pepper. I kind of got in the groove with this little thing. I found out what I kind of liked, and I had my, I consider tomato a fruit because it is a fruit, but a lot of people consider it a vegetable tasting fruit. So, I do as well. It's got some sodium in it. It's more of a hearty, so it's got more of a salty flavor. So I went for adding the flax oil to that and the bell pepper. So I did have papaya that day, watermelon, and let's see, more watermelon. Okay, here we go. 1 bowel movement, separated in bucket. This was the very first day that I'm laughing at my own notes. This is the very first day that I separated in a bucket, was day 4. And this was also, I think, the last day that I had the centrifugal juicer, the A-Cook juicer. I think day 5 I started using the Nama juicer because it had come in the mail. So 1 bowel movement, separated in a bucket. What the F? Semi-hard, strangely shaped, flammable. I wrote flammable, disgusting, refer to picture. Okay, so I have pictures of that I'll show one day. Juice Fast Day 5, May 5th, 156.8. Actually went up a little bit that day. Watermelon. Oh yeah, this is milliliters. Okay, watermelon, apple, tomato, romaine, lime, bell pepper. BP also stands for bell pepper. Oranges, papaya juice. Let's see, 1 bowel movement, separated in bucket. Red, similar but not as bad as day 4. Red pepper smell. When separated, leftover smelled really bad. Yeah, but the other pulp, quote in quotes, masked the really bad smell. Yeah. Okay, day 6, 156.8. Watermelon, apples, tomato, bell pepper, lime, spinach. Watermelon to end the day. 2 bowel movements. First had a lot of mucus. I started noticing mucus on day 6. And also same kind of shaped pieces, looked like cooked steak bits. Yeah, I remember this. Second poop, almost smoothie-like, hardly any old material. Okay, day 7, 156.8. I think, honestly, if you guys are trying, like, I wasn't trying to lose weight, like, that wasn't one of my goals, but if you're not trying to lose weight, definitely do the oil so that you don't lose too much weight. If you're really trying to lose weight, maybe go a little less on the oils, but if you have a lot of weight to lose, you're gonna lose weight no matter if you use a little bit of oil or not. So the reason I use the flaxseed oil was also to just, John Rose mentions for men it's a good idea to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of flax oil, and for women hemp oil, just so that you don't, mess your gallbladder and liver up. You don't want to shock them when you come back to eating fats after having no fats. So yeah, watermelon, cuties. This was the first day I had cuties juice. I'm surprised I didn't write something in the notes about this. This juice is like mind-blowing. Watermelon and mulberry and moringa. So I grow moringa here on the orchard, so I started using that as one of my greens. It doesn't taste great, but it's got a ton of nutrition. Cantaloupe, 1,600 milliliters, yielded 500 calories. 2 bowel movements, both small, very small amounts of bits. And I think I'm referring to those like steak-like bits, like those little, looks like, if you order steak from, like on a burrito or something, almost reminds me of that. Day 8, 155.4, watermelon, cantaloupe, tomato, bell pepper, orange, spinach, and flaxseed oil. Okay. 2 liters of watermelon, heck yeah. 1 bowel movement, medium amount of backed up material, foul smell. Yeah, these were the days, I would say days like 4 to 20 were some of the worst smelling bowel movements that I've ever smelled in my entire life. All right, day 9, 155.4, watermelon, apples, watermelon, tomato, bell pepper, flaxseed oil, cucumber, lime. And then this is when I started noticing that my bowel movements started becoming more of like a scrambled egg consistency, kind of soft and like still smelly, but very soft. So I had 1 that day. All right, day 10, May 10th, 155.4, watermelon, 1,600 milliliters. Let's see, watermelon, orange, watermelon, flax. Sometimes I would do a lot of times I would do the flax oil by itself, because I did, like at one point I I remember this. I can't believe I didn't write this in the notes. I had the biggest canker sore I've ever had in my life for about 10 days, and it was like long and narrow, and oh my gosh, every time I would have the tomato juice or any citrus, it would just flare up, and it was terrible. I thought it was never gonna end, but my body healed that, so I'm super happy. Watermelon, didn't write anything about the bowel movements this day. I must have forgotten to do that, because I definitely had a bowel movement at least once every day. All right, day 11, it's very bright out right now. 154.6, watermelon, cantaloupe, tomato, bell pepper, flaxseed, watermelon. 1 bowel movement, not much material, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup. Smelled bad, but not the worst. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's super bright out. Okay, now it's nice when we have a little bit of cloud cover. It's super hot out here. Day 12, May 12th. Fasting weight 154.6, watermelon 2.5 liters, tomato, bell pepper. And now, guys, I didn't do watermelon with tomato. Don't freak out. Like, this is one juice and then this is the next juice, okay? I would never do that. That wouldn't be a good mix. Tomato, bell pepper, flaxseed oil, lemon, cuties, juice, watermelon, cantaloupe. One bowel movement. Smelled about the same as yesterday. Not terrible, not good. Medium sized poo. Much slush. With maybe 1/4 cup hard material. All right, day 13, 154, cantaloupe, watermelon, cantaloupe, tomato, bell pepper, flaxseed oil, beet, went back to some beets there, watermelon, one bowel movement, seemed to smell a bit worse than yesterday, smaller poop, probably 1/3 of a cup, medium hardness material. You know what I'm going to probably do? When I do decide to make the poo video with the pictures, I'll probably have like the picture of the page for 10 seconds on the thing, and then I'll put like the picture of the poo for like 5 or something for that day. So it works together. All right, day 14, 154, watermelon juice, 2.5 liters, watermelon juice, tomato, bell pepper, flaxseed oil, spinach, watermelon juice, 2 bowel movements. First normal for these days. Second was very small, mostly mush, but small amount of dark, harder material. Okay, juice fast day 15, 154. Watermelon, cantaloupe. My wife, you could tell this is not my handwriting. She was writing for me this day. Watermelon, it must have been a weekend. Watermelon, cantaloupe. 1 bowel movement, no notes on it. All right. Juice feast day 16, OJ. 600 milliliters, cantaloupe, watermelon, tomato, spinach, flaxseed, bell pepper, 1 bowel movement, no notes. I think I was probably doing something these days. I think this was when my mother-in-law started to stay with us. And she just recently, we just had to take her back to the airport yesterday. So maybe I didn't have time to do all the notes and stuff because we were doing stuff. Day 17, 154. Oh, I forgot to tell you 153.6, 154.4. Watermelon, tomato, flaxseed oil, bell pepper, celery. I started doing a little celery. I've been afraid to do the celery because I've had some adverse reactions or just kind of like sensitivities to celery and carrot since I've been a kid. But no problems with the celery. And I would do like 1 carrot and I seem to be fine with that. But if I did like all carrot in a juice or like more than a couple, my mouth would start to feel a little funky and my stomach and digestion were not good. Cantaloupe, apple. So hopefully I maybe healed that. I'm not sure. Apple, 1 bowel movement. I do have a really, really, really high sensitive allergy to nuts. So I cannot do nuts. Day 18, 154, apple, little lemon, cantaloupe, pineapple. Sorry. 1/2 tablespoon flax, tomato, celery, bell pepper, watermelon, 1 BM in toilet with julienne alone. Too much hassle to separate and bucket. Oh, this was one of the days that my wife went to work after I worked. So I had to like bring my son, who's not even 2 years old. I had to bring him to the bathroom with me to be able to watch him. So I wasn't able to like do it in a bucket and then go outside and, separate it without worrying about him. Like, I don't know. Okay. Day 19, 153.6, watermelon, pineapple, cuties. The pineapple. Oh my God. This was probably the first day I had pineapple and oh my gosh, it's so delightful, so good. Cuties, watermelon juice, 2 bowel movements, soft and shaped almost like on an uncooked hot dog's consistency. Second one was small. All right, day 20. 153.2, watermelon, cantaloupe, apple, flaxseed oil, cuties, watermelon, 1 bowel movement at school. I work at a school. I'm a teacher. Stinky and cloudy. Yeah, I remember this day. I was not the only one in the bathroom, and I was like, dude, I had to give a courtesy flush like right away because I was like, I don't want anyone to smell that. And I'm sure people did, like students. Started feeling runny nose, congestion. Yeah, so I started feeling some detox symptoms this day. And I'm still kind of feeling them a little bit. I've just got this like hard mucus in the back of my throat. Everything else is fine. I don't have a runny nose or anything like that, but just I'm also today, which is my second day of refeeding after the prune test. Today is my first day that I can feel like I can breathe out of both nostrils, which if I work out a lot or if I run or do like really heavy cardio, I can do that, but normally one is always plugged up. So I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that if you have some, health problems. Day 21, 153.6, watermelon, tomato, carrot, celery, cuties, watermelon, 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 tomato, celery, carrot, watermelon, one bowel movement, formed pieces, semi-hard, red, same. From all the watermelon juice, it just like colors your poop red. Juice fast day 22, 151.6, watermelon, watermelon, cantaloupe, cuties, watermelon, 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 bell pepper, tomato, flax, cucumber, cilantro, 1637 total. Bowel movements, it looks like I forgot to write what I had. All right, juice fast day 23, 151.6, cuties, 1 liter of pineapple, cucumber, lime, cilantro. Someone on the Solid Food Vacation Facebook page recommended this to me. Super, super good. Oh no, you know what? This is, I think that's Fully Raw Christina's recipe. Cuties, watermelon juice, cantaloupe, flax, tomato, bell pepper, cuke, celery, carrot, down to, let's see, about 1,900 calories that day. More smoothie bowel movement consistency, less solid, 1.5 soft logs. Okay, 24, 151.4, watermelon, cantaloupe, cuties, pineapple, watermelon, tomato, carrot, flax, celery, bell pepper. This was probably watermelon at the end, 300 or something like that. One bowel movement, small, not a lot of solids. Okay, we got day 25, 151.6, watermelon, cuties, flax, tomato, bell pepper, cuties, watermelon, honeydew, which was a little underwhelming. I think it was underripe. Cantaloupe, what is this? HDM, honeydew melon. Watermelon juice, 1 bowel movement, half smoothie, half solid formed. Day 26, 151, watermelon juice, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, pineapple, apple. Wow, I had really a big mix that day. Watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, pineapple, apple, flax, tomato, cilantro, bell pepper, lime, lettuce, watermelon, cuties. That was a big day. Here we go. Let's see. First, 2 bowel movements. First had strange odor, which I later realized was the red bell pepper. No more nightshades. From this day on, I've not done any nightshades. Big mucus band. Big mucus. What does that say? Band in the first poop. Second was diarrhea. Pure liquid. Smelled of the devil. Red bell pepper. No nightshades. Juice fast day 27, 151.2, cuties, watermelon, pineapple, apples, cantaloupe, flaxseed oil, watermelon. Pooped at school, wiped, yellow bile, red bell pepper, diarrhea. Poop was not solid at all. Came home and had a small frothy poop with mucus and bile. I remember that. Small smoothie-like poop with hardly any solids, bile smell. Juice fast day 28, 151.2, watermelon, cantaloupe, watermelon, apple, pineapple, celery, and ginger. Pineapple, celery, and ginger, that was one altogether. That was good. Apples, flax oil, cuties, 1 medium-sized, fully solid poop. I remember that day, actually, I was a little dehydrated that day. Juice fast day 29, 150.4, pineapple, cutie, ginger, orange juice, pulp taken out for half. This was the day that I went to Fresh Market and I got the fresh squeezed organic orange juice that a lot of you in the comments of the Solid Food Vacation group on Facebook, a lot of you said it was most likely flash pasteurized, and I agree with that because it tasted a little off. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had some kids on 4-wheelers behind me and I had to wait. Obviously, they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know I'm trying to spread the message of the hero's journey, but alas, we go on. Day 30, prune day test. 150.4, 8 ounces. Prunes soaked overnight, 442 calories. Pineapple juice, cuties, watermelon juice, flaxseed oil, at least 10 bowel movements today. First one had little amount of prunes, then all the rest had almost exclusively prunes. Refer to video talking about my prune test and post on Facebook about the same. This pen sucks. Yeah, so my prune test was, I already made a video about this, but my prune test was successful. This is my last video. You can watch it. I actually made it yesterday, so you can watch that if you want to know about that. Today is day 31, refeeding day number 2. I'm 150 exactly. Watermelon. I actually ate watermelon, so this is watermelon, not juice, but I had to measure in grams. So I had grams and watermelon juice, 1,000 milliliters. I'm at 752 right now. It is, I don't know, I think it's like noon, so I'll probably try to go. I'm gonna shoot for about 2,000 calories today. So that's it, guys. That's it so far. But that was my 30-day solid food vacation. Actually, technically 29-day solid food vacation, because day 30 was actually the prune test. So I did actually eat on day 30 for one meal. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Sorry if it wasn't your kind of format. I know, you can get lost in these videos and it's just like, a guy turning pages and talking, but post any questions or comments you might have, and let me know what day you're on if you are doing a solid food vacation. And yeah, this was my very first solid food vacation on juices. Now I've done 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember how long ago now, but I did a 5-day water fast, unsupervised. I think it was it might have been 3 years ago. 3 years ago in the summer, I think it was 3 years ago, and felt pretty good on that. I had to do a lot of laying low. Obviously, I wasn't able to, it was during the summer, so teachers don't work summers, so I was laying low. I didn't have a child back then, so this time I was able to work during my juice fast. So yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.